one more big name drop here on the channel. We're going back to the well, the PastryArchy well out of Duclaw Irish cream dessert stout, because it is that time of year to get a little festive and Irish, eh? Find out what this is all about after the theme song.
Welcome to a wee little beer review here on the channel, coming to us as usual from the Midland studio with your host, Nutmeg Poo Palmetto. I'll stop that before I really embarrass myself. Hi everyone! How we round out Big Name Wednesday drops with yet another release from the Duclaw PastryArchy series out of Baltimore. This also is classified as a dessert stout, and if dessert stouts and pastry style beers are your thing, work your way on down to the comments. There is a link pinned in the first comment below. Gives you a playlist of all different types of sweet stouts, pastry style beers, I should say, sweet style beers, both stouts and sours. Because that's more serves the viewer better to see a particular style of brewing represented in different actual beer styles, as opposed to just putting them in their own boxes. So that's down there. Work your way on through that whenever you got some time. Give yourself a little brain wander through, because, you know, beer's ever expanding. It's growing. People are brewing all sorts of different things. It's not just your pilsners, lagers, and hazy IPAs. There's other stuff out there. So this one from the PastryArchy series is called Irish Cream Dessert Stout, and it's got exactly that on the label. Nice little, probably Bailey's topped with whipped cream. It checks in at a bountiful 9.4%. Maryland made, Duclaw's out of Baltimore. Edition number 22 release. Whoops, reviewed these out of order. Oh well. Little bit of on the can, the PastryArchy. Lucky you, quite the Irish blessing. This brew will envelop you in an enchanting warm roasty aroma as you sip on notes of smooth creamy vanilla, chocolate, and caramel. Sláinte! I hope I pronounced that right. I'll be bad. A little bit on Untapped. Confirms the ABV at 9.4. Lists the IBU at 32, so it's actually lower than the last one I did a couple weeks back. A whopping total check-ins of 3,801, of which 3,546 are unique. Most of them are ranked 32 under 65, and a pretty respectable rating, 3.93. The blurb on that is exactly what I read on the can, so I won't waste any more time with that. And what's a better way to round out Big Name Wednesday drops and get you past Hump Day of the Week, but with a nice Irish dessert stout, Irish cream dessert stout. Let's not waste any more time. Crack this open.
Crisp.
Top that off, nice sweet Irish cream stout. Oh yeah, look at that. Nice. What is that? 2-finger head? That's solid, right? Irish cream dessert stout. Let's go. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Gotta pour it in a full Stein mug, right? You can't see it. It is the plank owner mug, but you can't see it because black text on dark beer is what it is, right? 2-finger head. Let's get the nose. There's a, There is a little bit of a spice aroma, but it's not spiced like a Christmas beer. I feel like most people, when they say this beer smells spiced, they're referring to a Christmas beer, and that's not what this smells like. This smells like, excuse me, little girl. Excuse me, Anna. Come on, get down, baby. Get down. I apologize for this. I apologize. Come on, get down. There goes that. Knocking stuff off the table. It's like that. I don't want to say it's cinnamon. It's almost like a brown sugar. Whatever they sprinkle over the top of Bailey's Irish coffee or something like that, to give it a little bit of a sweet smell as opposed to a dry coffee aroma like a nitro or, you know, anything that you would mix together with a Bailey's, that sort of thing. That's what it smells like. It's very sweet. It's a little spice. I don't want to say it's cinnamon, but it's pretty similar to cinnamon. Whew. Regardless, I'm intrigued. Let's take a sip. Oh. Damn if this don't taste like a cookie. You get, well, it's hard to necessarily describe. You get some of that like cinnamon brown sugar topping that you would expect from being on top of an Irish coffee, for sure. Like I said with the aroma, it's kind of the same. It's kind of the same sensation, flavor to aroma. So that's consistent. And in a certain extent, when you're a beer that puts yourself forward as a particular style, I kind of appreciate that. You're not trying to split the difference between so many different things. If you're like, if a beer puts themselves forward as XYZ ABC, that's a lot of things to get in one sensation. And in situations like that, I like to get a little bit of something different when I smell the beer versus when I drink the beer. Because the odds that you're going to get all of that in the flavor are extremely unlikely. So this one to me, it doesn't need to do that because it's selling itself as Irish cream dessert stout. What do you think when you think of something like that? A Bailey's. Big, boozy kind of cocktail. After dinner kind of cocktail. Late night cocktail. You're not this it's not an early drink, it's not a middle of the night drink, it's a late drink, close out, go to bed type of beer, right? So that's what you're really thinking when you see something like this. So I don't like a lot of different things that this is pretending to be. And it's not. It's got that sweetness, whatever goes over the top of an Irish coffee, whether that's cinnamon or it's brown sugar, whatever the case may be. And it's got a little bit of sweetness, but it's kind of balanced with, I was expecting this to be a little more dry. Because I think Irish stout, I think dry stout. But at the end of the day, there's a pastry stout, so there should be a little bit of sweetness, which it does have. So it's everything it's claiming to be, but it's a little heavier. A few weeks ago, I did the chocolate cherry cake one, and that was a little more decadent, a little more sweet. This is not that, but it's also not of that dry Irish coffee type of vein. Go back to my New Year's week videos, you'll see me drink a stout that was very clean, very cut, very dry. This is not that. This is a little heavier. But it's not something so heavy that it's going to annihilate you. That being said, it's something that you could get when you walk into the bar at New Year's at what, 9 o'clock, and drink this, and this it might last you to it might last you till midnight. That's true. So by the time you're seeing this, it's freaking end of March, April, whatever the case may be. So at that point, I hope your New Year's is going well, because if it wasn't, then this was probably a poor choice to drink at New Year's. But it's solid. I mean, it's everything it stacks up to be. If it's something you're picking on St. Patrick's Day, it'll stack up, for sure. These sweet pastry stouts, if they're your thing, work your way on down to the comments. The first comment is pinned and is a link to a playlist of all pastry style beers I've reviewed in the past, whether that's a stout, whether that's a sour. I think the viewer is best served by getting the pastry style in both attributes. Click that, work through those other videos, see if this is something, this kind of style is something you may like. If you like what you saw from me, smash that like button, subscribe to my channel, hit that notification bell to exactly when my reviews drop. If you want to recommend a beer to me, or maybe even send me a beer, or maybe even just chat it up, I like that too. Email me, nutmeg2palmetto@gmail.com. And if you want the rest of my day-to-day nonsense, follow me on my social media channels, TikTok and Instagram, @nutmeg2palmetto. I'm going to enjoy this. By the time you see this, it's going to be practically spring and almost summer season. Certainly summer season in the South. So cheers, folks. See you next time.